Yeah, uh, she had 3 girls, 5 boys. Really good, solid group right here. She did a wonderful job with the pups. I was thinking she was gonna have them. Um, I was thinking she was gonna have them maybe sometime like if she didn't have them on the 17th of this month, and she didn't look like she was panting or anything like that. Because when they started laying around, because she was still acting good, so I said, man, she might have these mugs. And so happened, she ended up having them, but she took care of them. She didn't smush any, had them right up in the barrel. So I was surprised, and I should have took her home that Sunday when we came back. But I said, well, I was really going to play some ball, and I forgot when I was going to play some ball, it was a different date. So I didn't get to go play. So I said, man, wife was asking for some things. So, you try to aid her because that's your wife or whatnot. So, and I said, man, she going to probably have them puppies today. So I came back, got down there because it got dark because I had to work 7 to 7 because I work swing shifts or whatnot, whatever. So I came back and I went on ahead, got her good. She ain't had none smush. Everybody was good. She did what she was supposed to do. So really good solid litter. But what I'm showing you is like these colors right here. This the color my Lackey Diego dog you should throw out. Really good white. I'm looking for the white. One of these I'm probably gonna end up picking. I like the other one. That's a male right there. Let me show y'all which one. Can't really show y'all. But like I say, I like this one right here. Probably gonna be, it's another male named Avatar. She's doing a wonderful good job with him. I mean, wonderful solid job. This one like a buckskin brindle, but it's gonna change the chocolate. Doing a wonderful job. But really good solid litter here. This is like I say, this is Ben 10 and Tara. Her name is Tara. This they both first litter. She's like, I think November she'll be 3, and I bred Sky at 2.5. So this is her first litter. We're gonna see if she's gonna produce. This the one I really like right here. This the male because he remind me of so much. Yeah, he remind me of so much of late Blackie's Diego, but with that white. I wanted to get back to that white looking color out of that, So and that's the male, so I really want to keep nothing else. This one look good too. She got 3 females. I think this is a female right here. But so what up? This name of this video, I wasn't even gonna show these pups really, to be honest. But I talked to my man. He was like, "Go ahead and broadcast them." I was just gonna wait till they got about 4 weeks old, or maybe possibly 8. But I said I'm gonna just go ahead and broadcast them. And this is what I've been doing for the longest. This is what I do. I get the cardboard or something to lay down, so it's so easy for her to move around and maneuver. And then get the heating lamp. If it get a little bit cold, it hasn't been cold up here. Like in North Carolina, it's been like, the lowest don't got probably like 45, 46. So that still ain't really cold. And I got them in the garage. They got shelter. A lot of people say, oh, you should have them. No, bro, I don't have big success with just doing this simple way. Why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, but she's really doing good. They ain't number the day old. At 12 o'clock a.m., they'll be 2 days old. She's really doing good, and I think this is going to be a good litter. And why I say that, because usually the pups, when they turn a couple days old, they don't really start moving until a couple days. These puppies was moving when they came out. Like they was just really being, squirming and all that stuff. So I think this really will be good. This will be some more, basically line bred just in November with my outs down up in there. And one thing I like about it, this is another blend. And I put these 2 dogs together because they like, let me see, they like first cousins. I think first cousins, second cousins. Right, so this will be a second cousin, more line bred. Second cousin, I've been really specializing in doing line bred stuff, and that's really been my journey, because when I got into this blood, it was heavy inbred, Heavy. When I say heavy, heavy. Heavy inbred on you know, top and bottom. But the Slim Jim stuff was more heavier than the Sinclair stuff. But anyways, but I just really, when I got it, I purchased this blood. I said, man, I'm gonna focus on lion breeding. That's what and I you know, I studied lion bred stuff, like far as, you know, to uncle to niece and aunt to nephew, first cousins, second cousin, third cousin, grandfather to granddaughter, grandmother to grandson, stuff like that. I really been focusing on that. But when everything trickles down, this should be a really solid breeding. When I'm really thinking this should be really a solid breeding. Everything I don't manifest or put vision to, I always, you know, put it in my head. Now I can put it online for I can really just see how to progress. You know what I'm saying? How the process going with these dogs. She's really got a nice high prey drive. She like to work, exercise, and I said I'm gonna give her a chance, you know, to prove to me she can be great. She comes off of Wilkins Jade and Wilkins Alex the Great, so that was like basically a first cousin breeding right there. That's what that was, basically a first cousin. You know, so now, like I say, they second cousins. This is a second cousin breeding. I like this. I wanted to get back to some of the white dogs. That's down up in there. The white looking colors coming off my side, and so I really think this really good. But I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't even gonna show these dogs. I really wasn't. I was just gonna wait it out. But my man, I talked to him. He said, "Go ahead and broadcast them." I said, "All right." And cause like I say, all of them gone already. I'm only gonna keep that one, and all of them gone. You know, the females gone, and all the males possibly gone. I know for sure I got, you know, all together. Let's see, all the females gone. I'm keeping one male, another male. So basically, all of them gone. Really, like I said, I'm talking to my man. He should get one. Two of them, his brother gonna get one, and he should get one. So basically, all of them gone. But man, this really is a solid litter. Some more lion bred stuff, and it's really good, man. And this is her chance to prove to herself she can be great, just like the females I don't had before her. And actually, the good thing about her was, you know, my homeboy before he passed. He had her, but I ended up getting them back from him after he passed. Cause you know you gotta want your stuff back. You know you want your stuff back that you bred by yourself, so nobody won't try to corrupt it. Cause it's so easy for people to corrupt dogs. They say, "Oh, they ain't no good," just cause it is. But I really think this will be a solid all get out breeding. Some more line bred stuff at its best. This is Ben 10, so this puts in the past style to put Mr. November first at 50. Then it'll put Ben 10, and then it'll put her 50, and then it just trickles down and so forth. So really some good stuff. I think it really is. But I know Mr. November, he's still living at right now. He's living. He's old. He's probably about 10. But I got basically a lot of stuff built around him. But just a lot of my dogs, like the Lackey Diego, is still inside of these dogs right here. I think Lackey's breed will be around about, let's see, I think it's like 1/4. And then his parents, I mean, not 1/4, but 1/8. 1/8, and then his parents would be like a 1/16. So it's right at the back. My out's still up in there. It's focusing on much of the Mr. November bread to Hudson Maria and Sinclair's Gizmo. That's down up in there. So I really like that Hudson Maria. But like I say, once again, it brings back when they very first, these two gentlemen put their dogs together, and they bred them together. And that made them battle cross. So I really like that Hudson Maria stuff being down in my stuff. I just feel like that's the basis, that's the foundation form, that's the formula to keep these dogs going. I mean, as far as off the female, because I believe the female just makes everything go good. I'm telling you, I don't care how bad that male is. I just think everything is all up to her, whatever she throws. No matter how bad that male is, she don't throw nothing for you. The male can be great, but if she don't throw nothing, you know, that's just all that stuff just thrown out the window. But I think it's a solid 8, man. We gonna see. So all the hands they going to, I definitely will get absolutely good results because I keep in contact with my clients. It's always keeping in contact so I can get a summary, a survey on how these dogs are acting as far as intelligent, how are they acting with the smarts, the obedience, the high prey drive, and this will let me know if I can repeat it again. And this was, I wasn't gonna really do a video, but then I was like, Mike. So now since I don't did line bred for like several generations, I don't been doing line bred. Alex the Great and her mother Wilkins Jew, that was my first line bred stuff, and then I went to Alex the Great and Brittany. They threw out good dogs, and then I went from Obsidian to Brittany. That was line bred stuff, you know. So, and they really threw out some good dogs. But we giving Ben 10 a chance to prove himself, prove his, you know, supporting cast that he got from his, you know, his let's see, his great grandfather, Danny Boy and Danielson and Mr. November. So we looking at for these dogs to be really solid, man. Solid. We're looking for them to be solid. But she really did good. A lot of my dogs, my females, they are good moms. I never, out of this blood mixing it in with these blood, I never had a bad female that wouldn't take care of their pups. So that's number one. That's a checklist right there. And but what I was saying is, I am going to focus basically on the inbreeding aspect, because like I said, and for all my videos, I always say I like to implement all three: inbreeding, line bred, and outcrossing. So I still got the outcrossing and stuff. That's my stuff. And then I've been focusing on the line bred. Now it's time for me to focus on the inbreeding part of it. And so, you know, like I said, she's a good mom. The second day. And the inbreeding, I want to see how, because I already knew how these dogs was going to act inbred, because I don't seen them. I don't went on my man's yard. I don't seen everything he don't produce, what he had in the past, in the present. I don't see how these dogs really act. So I said, I'm going to go line bred first for a couple generations. That's what I've done. Now I'm going to do my own inbreeding, but my inbreeding is not going to be doubling up on any of my dogs like Obsidian and Ben, because they so heavily inbreded back in the, you know, eighth generation. Like I say, Ben 10, probably about 8th or 10th. So it might be 12, you know, back up in there, Danny Boy, because by the time you go back, so I think it's probably about 12 all the way back in there. So I'm just gonna focus on mainly breeding, you know, the sire and the dam, where they had the same sire and the dam, and take one litter out of that and do the repeated breeding, and then take that. That's gonna be my inbreeding part. I'm gonna focus on that and really see how that's gonna be. But I know I'm definitely gonna repeat Obsidian and Sky. I'm gonna do that litter because really all of them, I got good results out of them. Got a good survey out of all of them dogs. Very smart, intelligent. That's what it's about, man. When you getting it out of these, she's a good mom. So I'm expecting some good things out of her, man. It really is, man. Really is, man. And I'm getting my old look back with the white. And I could have took the one that looked like Avatar or whatever. You know, he got that Avatar thing. I could have took him, but I'm looking for that white looking color. And like I say, Lackey's Diego, he was brindle, had a brindle face coming down right here. And he had, on the beginning of his tail, he had a brindle, chocolate brindle on the back of his tail and his face. So that's the look that I want. I want some of that white back up in there. That's what I've been looking. And I really, out of Sky and Obsidian, I got Jason back the way he looked like Jade, but I ended up giving him away. So I did what I did. A lot of, you know, some people like, I don't know how you done it, but it's man, basically it's all about business and results. Once you know, because at the end of the day, the dog gonna make, you know, his descendants look good, where the two dam and the sire look good as he's maturing, as he's developing into a great dog. So hopefully, you know, he said he's gonna make him his foundation dog, but I'm still gonna get something off of him. And you know, but it's a good thing, man. She doing really wonderful for her first litter. I waited her out to about 3 and 3, because like I say, no Thanksgiving she'll be 3. So hell, I waited her out, man. but it's definitely in the blood. It's definitely in the blood, you know, and that's what we speaking on. So I'm gonna definitely next couple breedings I'm gonna be specializing and focusing more on the inbred aspect, you know, just due to the fact I just want to see it tighten up a little bit and see how that's gonna run for me. And again, well, I said I don't want to double up because most of them dogs like Ben 10, he's already 5/8 of Mr. November. I don't need to, you know, bring him back to his daughter. I just don't want that. Just the simple fact of I just want to keep balance. My goal is to really keep dogs like Ferguson Centipede. I like how they said, you know, in the article when I read, he was a very good family dog, but also he wasn't really a good worker. As far as he didn't like to work out, but that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You can't judge a dog's by his book by his cover. But when it was time to go to business, he went to business. You know, I like dogs like that, turn on that on and off that light switch. You know what I'm saying? Knowing when to do stuff, and then when a certain time get, you know, the voice of your command of your voice, you be able to, hey, you know, that's what I like. But yeah, so I'm just giving y'all a little, just let y'all see them. 5 boys, 3 girls. And like I say, they all gone. They all gone. I'm only gonna take a male off of these right here. I think they're gonna be big. They're gonna be roughly, they should be some decent sized dogs right around, maybe the males probably can get up to about 40. They typically, you know, their daddy is about, you know, around, here good, I say about 37.5, and that's just off the you know, that's really just educational guess. He might be right on 38 chain weight, you know, just by looking at him, because he's not that really big, but he's not that small either. He's over bigger than a medium sized dog, not very like a large, probably about this probably like a extra medium type dog, like right around nice height, got length, and she's more of, you know, got the bulkiness to her, the super athletic, got a nice prey drive, you know, got some mouth on her. You know, her dad Alex the Great had some mouth on her, and but we will definitely be breeding Obsidian again. We're gonna breed him to his second cousin. She just came in heat, so the only reason I'm gonna breed a little early is because I don't got no pups off of him. I don't got no males. One male that he had off Jules, my man's got, and then, you know, all the males that I just had out of him and Sky, they all gone. And then the one I had off of Jules is his other brother. The one my man's got, he ended up getting off the chain. I had a yard accident, so his dad ended up, you know, doing what he did. And like I said, I hate that to happen, but I was just like I say, man, this year just been a big, like it's been so much of a learning process, but also kind of like a lesson, pretty much, you know. Like a lot of stuff just hit me when it was down. I was like, man, so I really had to, you know, shrug my shoulders, wipe off my shoulders with certain things. And but it's a good thing, some of the stuff that happened the way it happened, because I don't take it for granted, but it's a way of me learning and keep moving forward and pushing. And like I said, I said I was gonna quit, but every time I say that, I'm gonna stop. Something ends up telling me not to, and I don't know what it is. So, like I say, this is pretty much some future stuff right here. I wanted to breed Ben 10. He'll be 2 December the 13th. So, you know, like I say, he don't show me a lot for me to be able to take these 2 together. He showed me really a lot since he was a puppy, right around 4 or 5 months old. He's showing me really had gameness, had heart, had skill, very, 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 very intelligent dog. He really showed me a lot of that. So, you know, but I think she really gonna do good with these 8, man. And so, yep. So I get y'all some more updates, but it's definitely all about the blood. But we here again, All Wheel Kennels of the Carolinas at your services, man. Like I say, all these gone, and I got another litter that's possibly gonna come after these are gone. It's gonna be basically the same thing, the same sire, but differently. What I did is I took my G.I. Joe female that my man's got, my aunt's boyfriend, he bought the dog from me when they was like, you know, I think they might have been like 7 months old, something like that. It was something like that, probably. But no, I say probably about 3 months ago. I'm at 3 when they was 3 months. That's when he bought the dogs, and so I took Ben 10 with my G.I. Joe female. She comes off Lackey's Brick and Goya Bean. A lot of that stuff really been going together good. That Lackey's Brick going back into the family, like different other mixing it up. I know when I did Obsidian and Brittany, they were half brother, half sister on the top and on the bottom, and then there was like think like first cousins. Yeah, that'll be right. So some more line bred stuff, and then like I say, I did Ben 10 bred back to his let me see, first cousin. That'll be first cousin because Ben 10's mama and her mother Goya Bean will be half sister, like first cousin. So really some good stuff. So that'll be a second litter by the time these get ready to drop. Get ready to get delivered off. Then her litter will be dropping, and then so forth. So, but yeah, I think she's gonna really do good with this. Really showing the patience, really showing the time, and really showing the ability as her first litter. She did wonderful. Like I say, she had them, and I wasn't even there. Usually I like to be there so I can help her deliver them, but she just went and coasted right on in, and that was good. And that makes me proud, you know, for her to be able to do that. But she really is a solid dog, man. So she always don't show me as a pup too. She was already had a good prey drive. Really was super athletic. Just love to jump, love to work, love to be intense all the time. So really, like I say, this is gonna be a really good litter, man. Hopefully, it'll be a really good litter. But we're gonna probably end up taking the other male. I like that one too. The one got that one, but I like the other male just as well. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I was going to sit him down, but the other male, you can't really see him right now. But like I say, all these gone right now. So, yep. She's been a good mother, ain't that right, Tara? Good girl. Yep. So. But let us get on out of here, man. I think I probably don't gave you probably about like 20-something minutes. 20 minutes. Let me see how many minutes I don't gave y'all. 22. But really good solid female. First litter. You know, I like them whites. That's what I've been wanting to really get back onto, really focus on the whites. And a lot of times, back when I had stuff around about 2012, when I was breeding a lot of Lackeys, Diego stuff, man, he bred a lot of white dogs. They were really confirmation. They had the confirmation look. They had the style. They had everything that I wanted, and they had the gameness in them too, just as well. So, but yeah, really, this stuff really has been really blending good with the Lonzo Green with Eli Bolio. And I'm gonna take time out to really break my pedigree down. It seemed like in my pedigree, it's a lot of scatterbred stuff, but really it's not. Because when you go back to the families of dogs, when you see different names, it really kind of confuses you when you see different names. But a lot of that stuff, if you don't go back far enough, you can't see what's in a dog. Sometimes you got to go back to past the 8th, and then you can break it down from the 12th all the way down to 8th, and then 4th. But a lot of them dogs, they basically got the same stuff with some different outs. So when you look at the pedigree, you'll kind of be my pedigree. You'll kind of be confused. Be like, what? And we know that the dogs that are unknown, you just don't know what they got in them. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing about that. Sometimes it could typically be the same stuff, or it could be something else different, you know. But it had to be that person, whoever had the dogs, they had to see something in the dogs to be able to breed the dog. And like I say, the old timers, they bred for, you know, honor. They bred for respect. They bred for the love. They bred for the dedication. That's what I try to do here. I try to breed for all of that. And big shout out goes to my man Slim Jim, Sinclair, Bullyfoot, all them guys, man, that started the bloodline. We definitely gonna keep the bloodline thriving, but also we still trying to improve. We still trying to cut some bushes around, trying to circumcise some things to keep this bloodline competing at a high level and doing what it's supposed to do. You know, when it's time, even if it's in the woods hunting, if it's doing obstacle, or if it's being with a family, if it's being whatever. You know, we want to have them have that ability, have athletes, man. Yep. But I think this is really a solid litter. These dogs came out looking like the Chocolates came out favoring Ben, and you know, that other black Brindle. It looked like, you know, the grandmother Cece. So that's the only one that came out, and the rest of them, you know, they favor her throwing that white out, much of that white. That buckskin Brindle one right there, that dog gonna turn chocolate, I guarantee it, because that's what most of them been doing out of the last couple litters. They've been doing that chocolate, having that buckskin, and they'll change chocolate, or it'll be vice versa. They'll be chocolate, and some of them start being a little lighter than they were. So, but yeah, man, high hopes on these right here. I think this really is a good litter. It's gonna show and tell over time. And like I say, I definitely keep in contact with the people that's gonna get these dogs, and I'll be able to get a good survey, and hopefully it checks off like the rest of the litters. I don't let go of dogs, you know. So yeah, we're gonna do it like that. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. Yep. So now 12 o'clock. That'll be two days old. 2 days old. Yep, and like I said, I know this litter gonna be good because they moving like so well at that age, man. They're gonna be great. You know, like I say, I'm not big on really trying to, you know, prove to myself or make somebody else believe that if they ain't acting a certain age, that don't mean they're gonna be good. Like I said, we always worrying about the dog, how the dog's acting, but we ought to be worrying about what the dog is becoming. And that's what I always worry about. But yeah, y'all have a good one, man. All Will Kennels of the Carolinas at your services. I think I'm going to get me a logo made. Got somebody doing that, so that'll be great. Some big things coming next year. And I'll be right. I think I need like 800 more hours to get monetized, so that's my next goal. So we're gonna try to wrap that up too. Hopefully, be nice to wrap that up by the end of the year. You know, really, but it's all good. I'm waiting my turn, man. I'm just waiting my turn. That's all it is. Wait my turn. Yep. But my goal is that I'm all about the breed, man. We're gonna make sure we able to do what it do with the breed, and we're just gonna keep good stuff coming. Good quality stuff. I got some more great acquisitions that's gonna come. Got some more great acquisitions that's gonna come sooner than later. Yep. But y'all have a good one, man. I hope y'all really enjoyed this little video, and the pups, man. She doing good. Big shout out to my man's MKE. Talked to him. He was like, "You just go ahead and broadcast." Cause I wasn't even gonna do it. I was just gonna wait it out. Like I say, all these are gone. I'm only keeping the male out of this. It ain't gonna be that one right there sitting. It's gonna be the other male. I like the other male a little better, and that's my pick. I ain't even gonna wait it out. I'm already gonna pick that one. So I want that white again. Yep. But all right, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm off for 2 days, so I'm gonna be doing what I do, doing stuff around the house, messing with the dogs. So and hopefully next year, man, I can get into one of the couple of them shows. That's my plan. I want to. I think that's gonna really help me take me to the next level. What I'm trying to seek and what I'm trying to accomplish. Yep. But y'all be good. We're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna do it like that.